Hello folks, hope everyone's keeping well. Yeah, middle of December on a balmy 11 degrees centigrade out here. It's a nice day for biking. So yeah, in the last few weeks I was looking at bits and pieces bike related. A few videos popped up on my YouTube feed of people talking about the Helite airvest, and I will admit it's something I've been considering for over a year now, and I decided, fuck it, I'll get one. So I went out to Mega Bikes, who have them in stock in Ireland, and had a look at one of the vests, put it on and went, geez, that's way too tight. Then found out, yeah, they're adjustable. You can lengthen the straps, shorten the straps. So I did that. I extended the straps and fitted on. I was kind of, yeah, that fits. That's grand. It fits over my bike gear. It's not too tight, but yet keeping it tight enough so it's close onto my gear. And then attached the tether to my bike, to the frame of the bike, just underneath the seat. And had to adjust it then so that I can stand up on the bike without activating it, and give it a little extra space. And I've had it now for about a month, and yeah, it feels good. It means I've been able to take the back armour out of my jacket, which makes the jacket feel a lot more comfortable. And then you've got the Helite airvest outside of that. It replaces your back armour anyway, so that was fine. Now I'll admit I've stepped off the bike 3 or 4 times at this stage, forgetting to untether from the bike, and it hasn't activated. It tugged me back to the bike. Oh yeah, must unclip. So, you know, it says it requires, I think it's 40 pounds of pressure to activate, and you won't hit that if you're just stepping off the bike. So I haven't activated it yet, thankfully, and hope I never do intentionally. Not in a need for it. And since buying it and getting it, I've noticed more of them on the roads. Now maybe I'm sure they have been on the roads a good while. These vests are out a number of years now. They're not unpopular, and they're becoming more and more popular. So I looked at the different types of air vests. So there's the electronic air vests, which are supposed to activate quicker than this mechanical air vest. But the thing there is, you have to make sure that the electronics are all charged up before you go out for a spin. And you know, you could have a week or two where it's absolutely miserable, and all of a sudden you get up and the day is nice and you go, feck it, I'll go for a spin. Only to realise that your air vest isn't charged. So what do you do then? You've no air vest effectively. So I decided that wasn't a great idea, because I do just get up and go out for a spin out of whim, depending on conditions. And more often than not, I don't have my cameras and bits and pieces, comms and that fully charged anyway, which is not too important. But not having your air vest charged could be life-threatening. So I decided not to go for the ones that are electronic. And then of course there are the other ones that are subscription. So you have to remember to pay your subscription for it to work. Yeah, just imagine your bank card changes, or the bank or credit card for whatever reason put your card on hold or something, and your subscription doesn't get paid for that month, and where are you then? Out for a spin, you don't realise your card has been paused or cancelled, and all of a sudden you've no airvest that works. So yeah, that was one of the ones that I discounted quite quickly, going, yeah, that's just a bit of a risk. All of a sudden you don't know it hasn't been paid, because you know, checking your bank account every day, your card could have been cancelled 2 or 3 days previously for whatever reason, or put on hold even. Suddenly your subscription for your airvest hasn't been paid, and you go out for a spin. So the more I looked and looked at the different options and that, it all came back to the mechanical versions. More reliable. You don't have to worry about charging or subscriptions. You clip onto the bike and away you go. And just like putting on your seatbelt in your car, you just get into a process of tethering yourself to your bike every time you get onto it. Not a big problem. So yeah, it's one of these technologies that is growing, will grow. Let's see how it goes. So that's my thoughts. Helite airvest Turtle2 is what I got. Got it out in Megabikes. Got a good deal on it. They have a few in stock at the moment. They don't have any of the spare cartridges though. They're on order. So when they get them in, I'll get 2 spare cartridges, just to have, just in case. It's you know, if the vest activates, it takes 2 minutes for the vest to deflate itself, and then you simply recharge it with a new cartridge and fix up the mechanism with the Allen key that comes with it, and it's ready to go again. Unlike some of them where you have to actually ship the vest back to the manufacturer for them to recharge and test, and yeah, you can just imagine your €700-800 airvest goes back to them and they go, yeah, no, yeah, it's not safe. We can't recharge it for you. You'll just have to buy a new one. So things like that would always be a concern. Whereas the mechanical one, you simply change the cartridge, charge it up, and away you go again. So I've had this for about 4 weeks now. I'm used to how it feels on my gear. I'm used to how it feels when I tether up on that and getting on and off the bike. Getting into a routine of doing that now every time. Hopefully it's another of the technologies that I'll never need to use. But it's a bit of comfort knowing that, yeah, tests have shown that it is a good piece of kit and can help prevent more serious injuries in the event of an accident. So there you go, people. My thoughts on the Helite airvest Turtle2. Hope everyone's keeping well out there. Stay safe. Ride safe. Get out when you can. Alright folks, take it easy. Good luck.